What is going on, guys? You're back with another video today, and we are in episode 5 or week 3 of our 49ers franchise. It is the Steelers we have to play against, and we finally get to play at home in the regular season. It's our first game playing at home, believe it or not. We do have Big Ben and some decent weapons to go against this week, so definitely a little worrisome. We have college players. Tevin Coleman won Player of the Week last week, which is insane. You guys have been loving this series, and I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, maybe subscribe, like the video. I appreciate all of the support, anything you do, whether you're coming back as a subscriber or not. But obviously, you get to see the uploads as quickly as possible, kinda, because YouTube's still gonna YouTube. Let's be honest at this point. Nick Bosa has an upgrade. We've got some upgrades. We've got a lot of things to do before we get into this game, so let's try to knock those things out real quick. Let's get the upgrades done first. That's the most fun, so let's get that out of the way. We're going to make him a speed rusher, I think, because that's kind of what he's best at right now. Obviously, at some point, hopefully, we make it where he's maxed at both. We'll look at college players now and see what we're looking at. We're going to go with the AI. Let me think. Do I want to... There's not going to be very many good real-life rosters, so... Do we go with... I'm thinking, like, do I want to just go with this class... Or do we try to get a roster? I'll leave it for right now. Let me know in the comment section. Do you guys want to see the real-life 2020 draft class? Because if we do, I'm going to have to find one that's decent. I don't know if there really is one yet. But let's talk about this X-Factor quarterback. We've got to shut down Big Ben. I don't know how we're going to stop him. I would say we're going to neutralize him by just pressuring him. There you go. Do my best, but we've got to match their personnel on every play. If you come out with 3 receivers, we need to be a nickel. 4 receivers, dime. 5 quarters. All right, hold QB. What? Okay, so okay. I figured it out. Look at contracts. Do we have anyone big? Robbie Gould. I thought they paid him like money, right? No, I thought they paid him a lot. Jason Verrett is definitely a 1-year deal kind of guy. Do we try to knock that out now? Matt needs a contract. Do we trade him? He's 24. Can we really afford a backup quarterback, running back? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But Jason Verrett, I think, is definitely worth the 1-year deal. Let's knock that out real quick. Improving the bonus. Okay, I guess we're not going to knock it out quick. We're on all-madden, and we're going against a very good team. Finally at home in Levi's Stadium. Why can't it just be called Levi's Stadium? I know it's Levi's, like they own the stadium. We don't, you don't have to flex that hard on us, okay? You're a pair of jeans, mate. I think that's them, right? The jeans or the pants. Hopefully, hopefully it's not just some guy named Levi. He's just like, Dad, I want a stadium. Hopefully that's not the case. Nick Mullins in the front of the line, apparently. If you want to, I guess that's your business. Kyle, like. I don't even remember seeing you the entire season so far. I'm just saying, okay? I'm not trying to hate on you completely, but at the same time, I'm going to hate on you completely. Don't know what that little still always is, but Jesus Christ. Tevin Coleman's been killing it. I expect a little bit less production this week, though I will say the Steelers have a decent defense. Devin Bush is young, but he's still going to be a problem with that speed. It's going to be a challenge. This is probably going to be the first loss of the season. If we're going to be at least realistic about things, we're not going to sugarcoat it all the time. Unless you want me to. Yeah, we're going to kill them. Don't worry about it. Definitely do not skip ahead to the halftime where we're down like 15 points. Ben Roethlisberger, where is that guy? There he is. The big man himself, not really having a great season at all. Like literally at all. Hide your women. We're playing the Steelers. Let's go. Is that James Conner? James Conner's like number 30, isn't he? Who's that? Who are you? Uh-oh. And to start out the game, they're going to get a decent run. Injury timeout. Samuels. Interesting. That's one way to find out a guy's name, I guess. Luckily for us, Marcus Goldwyn. Woo. Got to get brain tested sooner or later here. James Conner with a nice run of 13, already having a really good start to the game on the ground. Probably would have preferred if Jalen didn't get hurt. I know James is slow, but I'm assuming he's going to smoke us. Inside, Ward all over him. Still holds on, really. To the outside, and speaking of outside, Went to James underneath to the left. They did have a false start. We lowered those sliders. We lowered the face mask sliders. But sometimes EA just wants to do what they want to do. And D Ford on the inside having a good game already. Looking baller there. 3 sacks in the first 3 games. It was a really good start going against the Steelers. I know the Steelers are still kind of looking for answers themselves, but... Ooh, good one. Yeah, we're not taking a hit. Sorry. We learned our lesson a little bit, even though he's still in the return game. Jimmy! My man, answering questions at a good rate. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 618 yards. Never go wrong with little Jimbo. Except for when he plays badly, I guess. Coverage is looking very good to the outside. Perfect protection. Misses the throw by a mile, unfortunately. His QB sliders may be a little too low for us, which we'll find out. I mean, that was a perfect pocket. Perfect receiver and just misses by a mile. Tevin, though, slipping away. Even on all-madden, you can't stop the man. Going to go with Dagger. Have a lot of options on this play. Kittle's going to be the main option, though, as he gets the catch, runs over a man down to the 40. Tevin Coleman getting another handoff. Going to try to cut this back left if we can. Never mind Bud Dupree. Well, both edges pretty secure there. Could have probably went to Kittle, and that should have been picked off. What in Jimmy world is going on? You can say what you want. Oh, he was under pressure. He really wasn't. Like, he really just was not under that much pressure at all. To the outside, Breida. If he didn't have to turn and catch the ball, he would have had a first down. Unfortunately, it's going to be short. Will be punt. This one seems like a little bit better of a punt, and it's going to go down to the 2. That's a solid punt. Have to come with a blitz, especially with a guy like James Conner. He can run through a lot of players, so we're going to need a lot of players. To the outside, that's probably going to be from the 1. It is very close to a safety. Verrett with the lockdown. They're playing conservatively. No pressure. He's going to take a shot deep. Turnaround. Tart. Picked off by Tart. He's got a chance to run. Tart has got a very good chance to run. Tart back to the left side. Tart cuts inside. Can't get away. Down to the 22-yard line. Really not sure what Big Ben was looking for there. Kittle underneath. Kittle keeps it in bounds. Takes it down to about the 6. Perfect chance to score. Is well in the books. There's a chance. Tevin to the outside. Gets 1 beat down to the 5. Shazier, what the hell are you doing out here? Shazier trying not to walk ever again. Like, what's going on? It's a risky one, and it's for nothing. What an amazing route, because that's going to be a holding penalty. That's really unfortunate. That's an amazing throw. Probably the best throw of the season. Best route of the season. It's going to be all for nothing. And not only that, but it's probably going to result in the drive being for 3 points. And Jimmy slips away. Jimmy on the run. What a throw down to the 2 with Debo. However, Debo is her really weird angle. Come on, show some respect. The classic scheme, the classic skeezer upskirt angle of Debo. Interesting. Oh, what a good fake out. And what a dive on the play by Glasgow. Like, what actually has to go through your head to, like, take that angle of inside the old Gucharoo? Like, when he's injured especially. Like, in general, but when he's injured as well. What a weird decision. Like, I mean, how do you even go home to your family member, whoever you are? We're progressive around here. You could be gay, straight, whatever the hell you want to be. You know, your partner. How do you explain to them what you've done, you know? Whether they've seen it or not. I guess if they haven't seen it, you just don't explain. You act as if it's never happened. But we know. We know, Papa John's. What to say, we haven't dialed up a whole bunch of blitzes, but we're not going to either. Come on, win that. Nice find to the outside. Sherman getting beat by Juju Smith. Yay. Now, I'm no expert, okay? But typically you're not supposed to challenge yourself out of a first down. But hey, what you want to do is what you want to do. You guys won the challenge? I'm kind of? What? I don't even know what just happened. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm going to be like the cameraman from a couple plays ago. And there goes Juju Smith-Schuster. I don't know what his X factor is, but please do not let me know. That's all I'm going to say. He needs to make one more throw of 5+ in the air. And Big Ben is in the zone. which is a very favorable in the zone. I mean, 5 yards. I mean, no, we're talking about Tom Brady. He probably wouldn't get that all season. Okay, I'm sorry. No, Shermy. Down to the 10. Steelers looking good. I believe Big Ben is now in the zone. Don't take a sack. I have no idea what his ability is, but that's scary. And I don't worry too much about Juju Smith-Schuster. And there's a pick. That should take him out of the zone, but it's not going to. But Fred Warner is going to take this back for 6. As long as Juju Smith does not have the speed, he's looking close, but not close enough. Warner's going to take it back for the first defensive touchdown of the season. Fred Warner, the man himself, had a pick week 1. And here he is with a pick week 3, coming back with a vengeance. Didn't really like his performance week 2. Obviously, he's earned it. Richard Sherman, I mean, really? You're that slow? Oh, okay, so it doesn't show it, but he is out of the zone. Fair enough. I mean, that's pretty cool. I remember we mentioned that during the beta, like, it said take a sack was the only way to knock him out of his zone, but throwing a pick knocks him out of his zone, which is very fair. I mean, that's clearly going to. If anything's going to knock you out of your zone, it's going to be something like that. So fair enough. Good stuff. Good job, EA. Uh-oh, screen. Uh-oh, this is a very good team for screens, and we missed the strip. James gets a very undeserved first down of about 17. You can see why Big Ben's having a bad season, man. Even when he's in the zone, he made a terrible read. Looked way too quick, you know. I mean, that's the dangerous spot. It's dangerous for both teams, throwing it right away. Oh, inside. Josh Jones, a couple of sacks on the season already. You know, not bad. Okay, that was weird. Big Ben pushed him back, and he just started crossing him up. That's a bold strategy in crap talk mentality. Could be another shot by Big Ben, and if he takes it, oh, that would have been a sick pick. Unbelievable throw by Roethlisberger there. Switzer cannot hold on, of course, but what a play. I think Jalen Hurd wants his first career catch. That's not true. He already has one. Throw it away. Okay, we're just going to hold on to it, and that will probably derail this drive. Ryan Shazier. Mate, you're not even supposed to be on the field. I'm a physician. Disclaimer, I am not a physician. Please do not take my words as medical advice. Just tossed it up. All right, that's interesting from both teams. Terrible coverage by whoever that was, and then Pettis can't catch the ball, of course. 4th and 21, this has obviously been a lot more challenging. So far, he's got a very good situation, and that's a terrible play by us. We do come back for the recovery, but not until a first down. We kind of tested out at first, but oh no. We definitely need to put him in on Juju Smith-Schuster. Both kind of slow players, so it's going to be about who's better. I mean, I think why not? They're probably going to go with another run here. I would. Been doing well. Maybe not now. Maybe audible out of it. Quan on the inside. Huge play. Blew it up. Lost it 2, and it's going to be a 3rd and 8. Outside and picked off by Colbert, whatever his name is. 3 picks in the first half by Big Ben on all-madden with the sliders in the almost 60 range. We're in trouble. And yeah, both defenses starting to prove it. Bad play call. Jalen. Open. Jalen gets about 16. Good play. Matt is very fast. Gets the first down. Gets about 5. 2-minute warning. Inside, he drags him out for Hurd, and Hurd's got some room. And Hurd fumbles, but Kittle kind of setting the play up for Hurd and then recovering for his mistake. Jesus, that fumble was rough. To the outside, perfect throw. Goodwin, one to beat. Goodwin all the way down to the 8. And damn it. Speaking of Hurd, I've heard your guys' comments about putting in Hurd. I'm so sorry. Now we got to go to Kittle. If Kittle can do the rest, that'd be pretty insane. He will not. Was going to go to the outside with Hurd, but no. I don't know why I called the timeout there. Something panicked me. Underneath. Fred, I thought that was picked. Wow. Very close. Big Ben, I mean, even though this really doesn't mean much for a pick, could throw his 4th of the game. D Ford dives and misses. D Ford gets up, and Big Ben just, kind of smartly at that point, just holds on to the ball. D Ford gets a little bit of a coverage sack. And apparently we do get the ball. Why is my brain not, good sometimes? That pick 6 was huge, as it is the only touchdown of the game. So even though I feel good about playing our toughest opponent and doing well so far, We're not out of the ballpark. Yeah, this is very open. Not to mention, we had some pretty errant throws so far. Any one of those, right place, right time, could be a pick six of its own. And also struggling on the ground by a lot. Neither running back really doing a whole lot. There we go, run pass option. Nice little slip away. Can't really get a whole lot. Gets about 4.5. That's exactly what's going to happen. A little high for Pettis. Still takes it all the way to the 50. Going to throw to the backup tight end. He's going to unwind it, and not an easy catch to make. Kind of just got in his way there. See what we can do with Jalen. And nothing, because TJ Watt comes in unblocked. Showing a little hints of his brother on that play. All right, Kittle, as per usual, you're our only hope. Oh, my God. That's a terrible decision. I should have threw a bullet, but it's on the money, and Goodwin catches it. Unbelievable play. We're going to take it anyways. Not a bad throw, and almost picked. Jesus. That's a close one, and Kittle cannot hold on. Shazy with a clutch play, because if the wind isn't on our side, that's probably going to negate points. Fortunately for us, the wind is on our side. Robbie with the accuracy. Does he have the power? He does. The wind is very helpful there. A really weird score of 16-0. 4 minutes left in the third. They're sitting on a 3rd and 9. Definitely cracked the scoreboard on this drive more than likely. D Ford forcing it. Quan. Oh, look at the move, but James Conner, terrible decision. Made the one move, should have kept running, didn't get it. 4th and 2. I think you go for this. Fair enough, they got their points, but honestly, I think the way this game's going, we're kind of a lock on offense for at least 3, it almost seems. You know, I would say 70% of the time we're scoring at least 3. Threw it underneath to the backup tight end, Selleck, who's been in a lot of good situations. You know, not the fastest guy, not the best route runner, but they kind of seem to sleep on him. And Jimmy Garoppolo is going to use those legs to gain a first down. Good run. 1st and 10, single high safety. If he brings down, he could have Goodwin deep. Don't. We do have Hurd inside. Hurd could have a nice 100-yard gainer. Gamer, anyways. And there goes Hurd. Speaking of a gamer. Hurd looking like a gamer. I'm sorry, Debo. You've made some amazing catches, but Hurd may have earned himself a spot. The fans were screaming your name. They may get their wish here. Just going to throw it inside. And Hurd is going to be down to the 1. What a damn play by Hurd, just to body up with that frame. 6'4", 230 frame. Fortunately, here we are sitting on a 3rd and goal. Going to play as safe as we can. You know, we don't need a touchdown, but a touchdown would put us in a very good spot. And great swat. Let's go Buckner on the inside. Can't get there, to the outside, and he is burned. Good play by Vance McDonald there. To the 46. Nice find. Early chance to pick it. Juju Smith-Schuster had a good chance to catch it, really. That's our fault. To the outside. Great find. Once again, Juju Smith-Schuster not going to get in the zone. Not even close. But he's been in the zone. There's no doubt about it. To the outside. Verrett brings no one down because Dez going to slip it away for a 12-yarder. Fred Warner picked it off, and they're not going to risk that this time. James Conner is going to get about 7. You know, playing conservatively here, but there's plenty of time to do so. Plenty of time. Got to attribute this game to Fred Warner. And that was a 13, well, really a 14-point swing if you really want to count it, because extra points and all that. 14-point swing is huge in the game of football. Huge in the game of anything, really. You know, think about any game, any possible sport, and 13-point swing is huge. Fred Warner with the clutch. Game-saving pick. D Ford gets off the block. D Ford's going to get him for his 3rd of the game. D Ford having a monster one against that right tackle. He's not a great right tackle, and there's, you know, it's proven it. To the outside, and not caught. Now, I will have to say, I need to take a look at something real quick. I don't know what happened on the left side, but I'm almost certain somebody was wide open. Yeah, Richard Sherman just completely blew the coverage. Big Ben never looked. Dez was naked. And instead, he forced it over to, I don't even know who that was, Moncrief. That is an interesting decision, especially from a guy in the zone on all-madden, almost 60 quarterback accuracy sliders. That's a rough one. To the outside, Tevin finally finding some room, slipping underneath. Tevin gets taken down by Vince. Hurd under pressure. Very good throw, and Hurd can't hold on. Really good throw under pressure. It even said heavy pressure. It's like when I've got diarrhea, Die Hard the movie on DVD. Pettis trying to slip it away. Gets about 6. Is it Breda? I don't know. Who cares? Uh-oh, that's... I don't know what Matt is doing there. The line was perfectly in position, and he just went the wrong way. Quan inside. Uh-oh, Sherman gets burned on the play. And I don't know what Juju Smith-Schuster's doing there. Oh, there's no one on him. Huge hit, though. Oh, my God. Quan Alexander got burned by James Conner there, which seems almost impossible. Outside, no one over there. Ward gets completely burned. 2-minute warning, all 3 timeouts. Chance to score a touchdown. Not really sure how you make any quarterback throw for under 200. You have to be truly, truly elite. That seems hard. That seems hard. I think it is my fault, though, because I did say neutralize. So I think when you say neutralize, it means the guy's not going to be good at all. We missed desperately, and there's a face mask. D Ford. D Ford wins the battle. D Ford, and we miss. No! Get up, D. D gets him anyway. Strips the ball. Can you get up? Try to trip the lineman. Can't do it. Big Ben not seeing anyone. He's going to hurry up to the line here. Probably a good decision. Losing all the battles on the inside here. Finally winning one and almost picked by Sherm. Good hand there. Covering Juju Smith-Schuster and then swats it away from the other one. Throwing it outside, and Sherman locking up here. Not a very good opportunity for them to win this. We're going to drop back into coverage. He's going to take a shot. Picked off by Verrett. That's like the 4th pick of the game by Big Ben. Very slight victory, and it's probably going to get worse next week. Who are we playing against? The Browns? Yikes. Jalen Hurd, though, had himself a bit of a game. Cameraman, just absolutely horrendous all game long. Just... What are those snapshots? I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, but like, really weird pictures no one really cares about, to be honest. Look at the yardage. They beat us in yards. Takeaways, though, we smashed them. Yards per play was down about half of last game, so definitely a little more challenging, but once again, the defense, bend, don't break. They were in the red zone how many times this game? Just could not seal the deal, and then, of course, Fred Warner with the 14-point swing. Huge play. Jimmy Garoppolo, 84 passer rating, no touchdowns. No touchdowns at all on offense, just did not score at all. Just did not have a great game. Nobody with 100 yards on the game. Jeremy Parnell got destroyed by D Ford all game long. Josh Jones, I guess really not destroyed. In fairness to him, they really just didn't have many players open. So we have a bye week. Robbie Gold wants to talk. I think a lot of guys are hoping for a little extra relaxation. You cool with it? I'll give it to him. Simply because we've been playing absolutely beautifully. +2 injury to your entire team. Oh. +1 morale as well. I will take it. Probably going to be rusty next game, but that's all right. Jalen Hurd officially cracks the starting lineup. He does have an upgrade as well. Let's see if we can get something for him. Let's get that route running up. He's a little raw on the route running, but he's decently fast out of his break. Off the release anyways, and that has some value for me. Decent player, lots of potential. Ooh, I forgot we can't do our scouting. We gotta wait. Gotta wait for your guys' call. I mean, I think I would like to do real rookies, and I think a lot of people would as well like to see them, but at the same time, once again, the rosters aren't looking very good. I don't watch enough college football to really give myself a good understanding of what the overalls would be. Looking at this class, it's nothing too insane. There's a couple of good linebackers. Really not needing that position. I mean, we're not really in a position to really need a whole lot in the draft other than offensive linemen. So if real life is a good offensive lineman class, let me know, and maybe that's where we'll go. But if not, we'll probably just scout. Wasting a little bit of scouting points here, but it's important to know whether or not we're doing real life or not. So there's that. Help a player upgrade his depth. Ooh. Coach, I got to commend you on the game plan last week. The front seven absolutely dominated their blockers, and it was one of their performances best they've ever had. If I can put together another game like that against the Browns, it'll go a long way toward establishing me as a leader on this team. Hold the Browns to less than 250 total yards, or Josh Jones gets 1 pick, forced fumble, tackle for loss, and a sack. That's a lot. However, I will say, interesting, frustrated receiver. Pettis is, he's right to be frustrated. I really wouldn't complain, but I'm not catching passes. I don't feel like I'm helping the team. Get me more involved? Let's get him more involved. I'm going to try. I've always liked Pettis, and I want him to be more involved, but it's just the way it is, you know? And then we'll work on the X Factor DN thing afterwards. 3-0, 2-2 Browns. Browns aren't looking too dominating. Seahawks, the rest of the division, you know, not far behind. We're going to lose a game within these next 2 weeks, maybe even both. Maybe we, maybe raise the sliders again. You know, I feel like we played pretty well. I mean, it's pretty low accuracy. I think pass blocking is almost perfect, though. I really do. Run blocking go up 1. Let's get the QB accuracy to 60, I suppose. Maybe bump that up a little bit, D Ford. See, the thing is, if I'm not using D Ford struggles, the catching we have it really high. They still drop catches. Fumbles, I don't know if this actually makes it less common, but I don't want fumbles to happen as often as they are. That's all I can tell you. But I think these are pretty decent sliders for the time being. I have the injuries down. I don't know why they're at 40. Yeah, some of these didn't save. I think that's what happened with that all-pro, all-madden thing. I left it too long. But yeah, anyways, it was a pretty solid episode. It wasn't as dominating as before, but we still won the game in an okay fashion. Going against the Browns, the now toughest matchup, and then the next week after that, that's going to be the toughest again of the season. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like it, maybe like the video if you're new, maybe subscribe, maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. But anyways, hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!